Kazar, everybody, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of C.A.M.P.S. If you're not familiar with C.A.M.P.S, by the way, there is a full season 1 playlist that you can go check out, and it's awesome because it's a lot of fun, me just coming around, popping around to people's camps, giving them a bit of an old critique right there, and obviously doing something that nobody on YouTube does, which is giving you also helpful advice. But I've scoured many servers across the entirety of the PS4 Fallout 76, and I think I've come up with some good camps for you today. So let's do the extremely sexy thing and get my ass out there and look at some beautiful, sexy, shagadelic camps. Kicking it off with Steve Tacker. Now it's either Tacker or Taker, I don't know, my friend, but Steve, I dig on your camp action, my friend. So this is a camp down near Flatwoods, and I'm pretty damn impressed. It's not often that I see roadside builds. I come across one or two every now and then, and this is a camp that straight up disarmed me, because I thought it was going to be like a house build. Walk through the front door, what is it? It's a lovely diner build. It damn right is. The interior is bloody awesome, my friend, and your decor is looking absolutely on point. I love it. Your kitchen, it's a little bit cluttered in some spots, and you do have repetitive themes, but it's nice. Okay, I dig it. One thing I've never seen anybody do is with the little partition right there with the radio sat on it. I've not seen anyone use them as a partition, so thank you for putting that in. That's some authentic diner vibes right there. I was digging on that action. I will admit, you probably could have done a little bit extra, maybe put in some maybe like a single table, you know, like just a two-seater. That would have been nice, but I'd dig on your bar. It's very nice. I did not check if you had anything in your your Nuka Shine trap there that it might be, which people use it for. But your kitchen could have been better. You could have implemented more diner-esque style stuff to it instead of just sticking, the fermenters in. Or if I would have stuck the fermenters in, I would have moved them to the opposite side, put the kitchen on the back wall, like, it... Not like where it should be, but it kind of looks a bit better, a bit more authentic. If you've ever been to a diner, you know that you see the back of the chef more than you see the front of the chef. However, journeying upstairs, I will admit, interesting stair placement. Not many people would put the stairs right there or use those stairs. So thank you very much for giving me something awesome to look at and just, throwing the book out the window. It's absolutely beautiful. I will say that you do have a sexy-ass bedroom with a lovely little living room attached onto it. I don't know what you would call this, like a single bedroom apartment that's not technically an apartment, it's just a room with a bed in it. Someone probably sells stuff like that in the market, but I dig on it, man. It's awesome. I love the fact that it's a little bed and it's got all the correct decorations around it, sofa, TV, all that fun stuff. And I will admit, you got a bitchin' little shed out back where you sell stuff. It is connected up, but still, it's beautiful. I class it as a separate build. It's absolutely nice, my friend. But let me give you your scores. So for your design, I gave you a 6. It was a little bit clunky on the build. Some of your roofs didn't kind of match up, and they could have been a little bit better. But your layout is an 8, bringing you to a good old-fashioned 7 out of 10 overall, my friend. And everybody who has watched any episode from Season 1 knows that is a sexy-ass thumbs up. Well done. It's a beautiful camp. I would definitely come back and buy some food off you sometime and sit in the diner, have a good old nat over a Nuka-Cola. But yes, that is absolutely beautiful. Next on the list is HalfA. This dude I actually talked to when I recorded him. It was a last-minute recording, and I managed to talk to the dude for like a good 10 minutes. It was awesome. Thank you for being a new subscriber, and dude, camp, love it. So, I told HalfA when I was recording this that I'm going to be brutally honest. So, I will admit some of the good things. You have a great colour scheme, okay? You have not gone higgledy-piggledy and started mashing a bunch of different wall colours and floor colours together. You've stuck to one basic pattern, which is the yellow with the wood laminate square floor. Very nice. Dig on that action, my dude. Okay, it's a perfect mashup. The yellow is not too bright, it's not too dark, and I understand, you can't change the colour of them, but it's nice, okay? I dig it. It matches with the floor. You could have gone for other floors like the linoleum, but it matches, okay? It's great. Also, your weapon case right there. Beautiful. Love it. I've only ever seen 2 of these in existence, and one of them was on Twitter, so it's nice to see someone following a nice little trend like that and using that for something other than shopping. your living room that we've kind of just passed through, very nice. The decoration was basic, but it works. No TV, which you must be one of those households that never had a TV. So, I do love a bit of good TV. But I will say, you are sparse on your decoration. There's not really a lot of stuff on the walls that drags away from the fact that it's just yellow. And, of course, your blue area, which was for your ally, which is obviously the space woman whose name completely and utterly leaves my mind right now. But yes, your interior decoration, and there you are, sneaky little bugger. Your interior decoration on the bottom was kind of bland, apart from in the rooms. I would just put up some pictures on the side of the walls. That's probably the best thing you can do. Or if you've got any of the hanging fashionette stuff, stick that on it for a bit of fun, because we all just went through hell getting all that stuff. And you've got some lovely fashionette masks. Jesus Christ. I will say, you have got dark lighting. I would do my best to get some proper lighting in across a roof. And even if you can't do it across a roof, obviously do it around the side of the walls, near close to the roof, because the higher up you light, the more dispersal it gets across the floor. So I would recommend doing that. Me and you talked about this in game, but wire management, I would vastly improve your wire management. Kind of looks like you're running a power plant on top of your house right now, and I'm also pretty sure that is a rare ass revolver right there. Not the revolver itself, but the paint job on the revolver being lucky, I think. Don't quote me on that one. Out back, and I want to show you just how far out back it is. It's not Australia out back, but it's pretty close. Out back, I dug on your little crafting shed. There is another 76er out there called DTD Gamer. Me and him have a personal love for really tight, confined crafting tunnels or a crafting alley, but this is not one of those. However, I think, and if DTD is watching, I think me and DTD can agree that this is a lovely ass shed that you've got going, especially with the lighting. I dig on that blue lighting. It makes it a little bit eerie, a little bit mysterious, but at the same time, you've got everything needed for a good old crafting. So your scores, your design is a 6 and your layout is a 5, which technically brings it down to a 5. Now, I'm going to bump you up on your design to a 7, okay? And that's your shed saved you. So you're still going to be on a 6 and a 5-ish area, so it's a but you know how you can improve it. I'll give you some stuff, some advice. So go ahead and implement how you want. It's your camp, have a bit of fun. However, the final one is Ghost Monkey. Now, Ghost Monkey has a camp that I have only ever come across 3 of in existence. I call them fixer-uppers. And the premise behind a fixer-upper is it's got a good premise to it, just needs a little bit of love, a little bit of TLC, a little bit of booty clapping, a little bit of booty smacking, and it'll get it right up there, back into the point where it's a bloody awesome camp. Now, obviously, I don't know if this camp was finished or not. If it wasn't, I'm more than happy to come back and record it again and put it in another episode and give it another, an overhaul. But I will admit this: King Kong is king, okay? King Kong is king. Godzilla might be, king of the monsters, but King Kong's up there, okay? And you've got a funny little King Kong outside the front of your base. I giggled at that. You are lacking decoration, but it's got a decent layout, okay? So painting in the walls, making them all one type of wall, putting up decorations benefits greatly. Now, you do have a lot of wide open space. I would potentially think about shrinking it down, cutting out some of the space so it's not all wasted. Me and DTD, once again, you've got a little crafting alley kind of going on in the opposite side of the room. Absolutely beautiful. This is definitely a fixer-upper. It has a lot of potential. All it really needs is some colour, some decoration, and maybe shrinking down unless you actually plan on making something in those wide open spaces. But so far, the best thing about this, in decoration-wise, is the fact that King Kong is out front, and it makes me giggle. Okay. However, for your design and your layout, you did get a 4. Now that is simply because either it's not finished or you're still working on it. I don't know. You weren't around, so I do apologise for running through your camera and recording it. But it's a 4 all round. Okay. Kong is king. It's a 4 all round, so that means it's a fixer-upper. It's a but yeah, it's only because it was a little bit bland in the majority of the area. But once again, Kong is king, and that makes me giggle all around. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the second episode of Season 2. Jesus Christ, I never thought I'd make it this far, but you guys obviously love these videos, so thank you very much for watching them. And remember, I have a list of camps on PS4 that I have to go and visit. But if you're on Xbox or PC, you can email me a tour of your camp, and I will come and check it out. Well, I won't come and check it out personally, but I'll check it out in video, and I'll put it into an episode if it deserves to be in an episode, and I'll give my critique on it. If you want to do that, there's an email in my About section on my YouTube page. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and you know the drill. Stay awesome.